Welcome back to Fitness Anywhere. You will notice today we're upping that volume. So if you haven't done the workouts prior, make sure you're hitting those workouts before we get to today's higher volume work. We're going to go through a warm-up, a superset, and then we're going to hit a finisher. Let's warm up. Your warm-up today is 2 rounds. You're going to start off with 1 minute of jumping jacks. Then you're going to go 20 lateral up and overs. You're going to go 12 alternating Samson and then 8 bootstrappers. We'll start off with that minute of jumping jacks to get your heart rate up. Then for your 20 lateral up and overs, this is going to be 10 each leg. I want you to focus on moving nice, slow, and controlled. So knee is going to come up, we're going to go over, and then we're going to come all the way back. Up and over, 10 on each leg, same thing on the other leg. After those 20 slow and controlled lateral up and overs, you're heading into your 12 alternating Samson. So from here, I'm going to plant myself in a nice lunge position. I'm going to roll my rib cage down, sink that hip forward, and reach up. Then again, come back up, and then hit the other leg for 12 alternating Samson. For your 8 bootstrappers, I'm looking for your feet in that wider squat stance. We'll pull up on those toes so that we're stretching out those hamstrings. Then you'll come down into that deep squat, and we'll alternate here for 8 total reps. You have 2 rounds. Your superset today is 3 rounds. We're going to be going 10 reps of I's, Y's, T's, W's. Then you're going to go a 30-second split squat hold on each leg. You'll rest 1 minute between rounds. We're going to go through the movements. For those I's, Y's, T's, W's, you want to try to find an elevated surface so that your chest is elevated here. We'll go I's, then you'll make those Y's, palms facing down, T's, and then we're bending those elbows for your W's. Again, 10 reps of each one there. If we have to modify to the ground, we can also do those on the ground if we don't have an elevated surface. For your 30-second split squat hold, we're going to have that one foot planted on an elevated surface. You're going to make sure that that knee is just hovering over the ground, and this knee is stacked directly over my ankle. I'm not caving my knee in, pushing that knee out, so it's tracking over my toe. 30-second hold on each leg. Again, if you don't have an elevated surface, you can do that split squat hold here from the ground. You'll rest 1 minute between rounds, and you have 3 rounds for your superset. Your finisher prep today is going to start with 30 seconds of air squats. Then you'll go 2x5 push-ups, you'll go 2x4 good mornings, and 2x4 back lunges. We'll go over the movements. We're going to start with that air squat. So for 30 seconds, nice and smooth, we're going to have those knees track over those toes, feet are flat on the floor, and I'm getting below parallel every single time. After your 30 seconds there, we'll go 2x5 push-ups. If you're doing these push-ups off the ground, I'm looking for those hands under your shoulders. You'll notice my nice tight midline position. Chest hits the ground, locking out my elbows as my elbows track back and stay close. If we can't maintain that quality of movement, we can modify so that we hit all those points of performance at an elevated surface. I'm doing the exact same thing, but now my chest hits that elevated surface. After your 2x5 there, we have 2x4 reps of your good morning. So those feet are stacked under my hips. I have a nice soft bend in my knee, nice flat back the whole time, just sending my hips back and then standing all the way up. After those reps, we'll hit those back lunges. What I'm looking for here is as you step back, you'll notice my knee is stacked directly over my ankle. My other hip is stacked over my other knee. Then we're standing forward and stepping back here. Again, 30 seconds, then 2x5, 2x4, 2x4. That's your finisher prep. Your finisher today is Giza. You're going to go 1 time through of an 800-meter run. We'll go 60 squats, 40 push-ups, 20 good mornings, then 40 back lunges, and then 60 sit-ups, and then you're finishing with an 800-meter run. We're going to go through the movements for that 800-meter run today. I'm looking for 4 minutes of cardio of your choice if you don't have access to an 800-meter run course today. Now for those squats, just make sure we're getting below parallel every single time. Feet are flat on the floor. For your push-ups today, again, maintaining that quality of movement means my hands are underneath my shoulders, elbows track back, chest hits the ground, lock out my elbows at the top with a nice tight midline position. If we need to modify those push-ups, we can modify to an elevated surface, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. After those push-ups, we'll have those 20 good mornings, and then once you go through those 20 good mornings, you'll have those back lunges, 40 reps here, nice and smooth on those back lunges. Then you have your 60 sit-ups to finish. For those sit-ups, my shoulders hit the ground at the bottom. I'm sitting all the way up. Shoulders break that hip crease at the top. You're finishing this workout with an 800-meter run. Your strategy today, look at the volume of this workout. This is a higher volume workout. You'll notice that your heart rate's getting jacked up after your 800-meter run or your 4 minutes of cardio. It's important that we're maintaining our quality of movement on all of those movements in between our 800-meter runs. Let's get after it. Great job today. You'll notice we had a lot of higher volume and a lot of different movements today. Great work.